All right, so exercise number 4 in Nick Tuminello's Hip Health 10. A great mobility exercise to help increase your squat range of motion, help you move around the world a little bit better, whatever you want, but it's great for hip mobility. Okay. For those of you who are familiar with the pigeon pose, this is going to include an element of that. Now, normally, if you're doing a yoga pigeon, you kind of start from a push-up position. You throw a leg up, and then you try and sit back into your pigeon, right? And so you're stretching a tiny muscle underneath your glutes on this side called the piriformis as you're doing this. So it's good for hip mobility, but to get into the position, as Nick says, you know, from this position, a lot of people can't do that. So what you're going to do is we're going to include an element called a strider. So we're going to part of the movement's going to be stretching the piriformis and the glutes, and the other is going to be a groin stretch. And when you move from the strider into the pigeon, it's just a natural movement. So let me turn the camera this way, and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like from the front. Okay, so you're going to have your hands shoulder width apart. You're on all fours. You're going to step up with one leg and try and bring your foot so that it's in line with your hand. Okay? And from here, to start the motion, you're going to lean this way, okay? And forward and this way. So like on a 45, you're going to feel a groin stretch. And from here, you're just going to slide the leg back into a pigeon, okay? And then you're going to come forward and lean, stretch that groin back into a pigeon. Stretch the butt, stretch the groin, stretch the butt, and you're going to do prescribed number of reps on each side, and then you're going to move on to exercise number 5 in the Hip Health 10.